An art major and a special ed teacher. Who'd have ever thought that the two would have come together to make such a wonderful restaurant like Corleone's that we have here in the town of Morris? Along with friends and family, I am here tonight to congratulate Phil and Jane on a long, hard-fought battle of creating Corleone's over the last 50 years. 50 years is a long time to be a hometown favorite, along with bringing back thousands and thousands of returning customers day after day. For those of us that have known Phil and Jane for a long time, we know how the restaurant started. It started back 50 years ago when Phil and Jane graduated from college and gained the idea to create a restaurant. Phil, Jane, and Phil's brother Paul worked a tiresome amount of hours to get the restaurant to where it is today. Without them doing so, they wouldn't have gained the amount of money and respect from the community that they have now, to have the amount of customers that they have, to have the amount of employees that we have today. 20 years ago, when I worked, it was like a family environment back in the kitchen. Phil and Jane were always so kind and helpful when you didn't know what to do. And if you had family problems or possibly problems with money, they would be there to help you. They always cared about their employees, and nevertheless, they cared more about their customers. Their customers, some of them Phil and Jane knew by name when the person walked in, and we would always wonder how in the world they even knew that person. Nevertheless, did they know their name, but they might even know exactly what sandwich or what pizza that person was going to order. They always were so kind and so gentle to everyone and always cared what everyone thought. Not only did they know what customers wanted, but they would always be willing to help the community. Sometimes they would donate food to the high school teams before a game, and they also participate in the We Care Christmas program where they buy Christmas presents for people out of the funds out of the restaurant. These people are some of the kindest people I know. And in saying that, I would hope that past employees and friends and family, that all of you would help me in congratulating Phil and Jane on running this restaurant for such a long time. Not only have they run it for such a long time, but now after 50 years, they have decided to retire after such a successful, long, wonderful run at running such a great Italian restaurant with such great food. In saying that, I hope that after their retirement, that their children come and pick up the restaurant and continue to run it at such a friendly, nice environment like their parents have before them. Thank you all for helping me in congratulating Phil and Jane on such a long, successful run of running such a great restaurant like Corleone's here in the town of Morris. Thank you.